venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. This guy's got the season started on the right foot. A home victory in the season opener. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys, on the other hand, couldn't pull one out last week in the opener, so they're looking for their first win at home here in Week 2. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from the Windy City. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Loey Gilman up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 12. First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Headed left, buying time. He runs with it. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Flush to his right, and he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. You play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good, and there certainly was a lot of it, but can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
What is that? On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
What is that? They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Bears first down. First and goal at the 4-yard.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they go to work on first and goal. Ready to go. Robinson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run.
A second effort, and he is in. Ryan Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. It's his second touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. And he missed the extra point. No good on the try. And this one stays a 7-point game. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want his defender to return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Jonathan Grenard in for the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, it's the tight end.
The tight end of the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 50-yard line. That's a gain of
3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
Now a 3rd and 2. Try and run for the 1st down with Jones. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground now with Jones. Oh, a loose football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll try the left side with Jones. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll bring up second down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Moving to his right. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida. Still going. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
This taken around the 11. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. That pretty well was given right back with the pick-6 just a moment ago. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Second and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. On third and long, here's McCarthy. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Ty felt in the intended receiver that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This one taken in by Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up past past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 45.
They'll run with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short. And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
What a here with Robinson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. Andrew Van Ginkel. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. What is up? That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Felton. 2nd second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. First and 10.
A gain of 19 yards.
They run straight ahead with Jones. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They look to run with Jones. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. This one is caught on fourth and goal. They deliver. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo. Start this one with first and 10. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and then second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Second and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.